Welcome to your ultimate pit stop, Piston Pundit, where we delve into the heart of the automotive world. Today, we're taking a hard look at the electric vehicle industry, which seems to be hitting a few speed bumps on the road to progress. So, buckle up, and let's dive into the reasons why the EV market might be heading for a slowdown. Reason number 6. The cold reality of EVs and charging stations. Winter came for the EV industry, and it's not just the weather that's chilling. EVs, once hailed as the future of transportation, are finding themselves stuck in the cold, quite literally. As temperatures drop, so does the performance of EV batteries. The promised range of these vehicles plummets in freezing conditions, leaving many EV drivers stranded far from charging stations. And for those who do manage to reach a charging station, they're in for a frosty surprise. During a cold snap in Chicago a few months ago, not only did numerous batteries give up the ghost, but the charging stations themselves struggled to perform. Many were out of order, and those that did work took significantly longer to charge the vehicles. It seems that the colder it gets, the more energy the batteries need to charge. This has led to a new form of anxiety for EV drivers: charging anxiety. Even if they reach a charging station, there's no guarantee they'll be able to power up their vehicles. Reason number 5. Manufacturers pump the brakes. In the race to dominate the EV market, many car manufacturers have been quick off the mark. They've been eager to develop as many EVs as possible in the shortest time. One of the most ambitious was General Motors CEO Mary Barra, who promised a fully electric fleet by 2035. However, the industry is now seeing a shift in gear. After a couple of years of rapid growth, the market is cooling down. The main reason? A lack of demand. Consumers are not as impressed with the current EV offerings as manufacturers had hoped. Many feel they're being pushed to buy expensive vehicles that don't offer enough in return. As a result, production targets are being revised downwards. For instance, Barra's plan to sell 1 million EVs annually by 2026 seems increasingly unrealistic, given that GM sold around 100,000 EVs last year. This has led to the postponement of the production of key EV models, such as the all-electric Silverado and Sierra. Reason number 4. Job cuts looming. Despite a surge in EV sales last year, the growth rate fell short of carmakers' expectations. As a result, many have scaled back their sales targets and production for the current year. This has triggered a domino effect, leading to job losses. Take the all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning, for instance. It was poised to succeed America's most popular pickup, but this year, its production targets have been halved. Instead of rolling out 3,200 units weekly, Ford's Michigan plant will produce only 1,600 and shut down one of 2 production shifts. This decision will impact about 1,400 workers. Half of them will be relocated to the nearby Michigan assembly plant to boost the production of the gasoline-powered Bronco and Ranger models. The fate of the remaining workers is uncertain, but they will be reassigned to different roles within the Rogue complex, shifting from electric pickup production to gas-powered F-150 production. Some workers may lose their jobs, while others could opt for retirement packages as part of a deal signed with the United Auto Workers last October. Before we delve deeper, do us a favor and smash that like and subscribe button. This helps us reach more auto enthusiasts just like you. Now let's shift gears and steer towards our next point. Reason number 3. The bottom line: EVs aren't profitable. While the green agenda and noble cause are commendable, the EV industry is ultimately a business. Currently, EV makers are losing money on every vehicle sold due to unoptimized production processes and high manufacturing costs. Market pressure for competitive pricing and substantial discounts has led some manufacturers to exhaust their investment funds and slow down operations. Ford Motor Company, for instance, reportedly lost $36,000 on every F-150 Lightning sold in the latter half of last year, contributing to an estimated total loss of around $4.5 billion on EVs. Consequently, Ford and other manufacturers like General Motors have postponed major EV investments and projects. Interestingly, manufacturers aren't the only ones facing financial challenges with EVs. Rental car companies are also feeling the pinch. Hertz, for example, removed 20,000 electric vehicles from its fleet, partly due to their poor resale value, as they depreciate significantly faster than their internal combustion counterparts. Reason number 2, the reign of SUVs and trucks. The automotive market has evolved, with SUVs and pickups now dominating. This shift challenges electric vehicles, which have been compact and efficient, but not particularly spacious or practical. While there are a few large, practical electric SUVs on the market, their high price tags make them inaccessible to most customers. The future of electric SUVs looks promising, but the outlook for the pickup segment is less so. Electric pickups, while faster, lack the towing and hauling capabilities of their gas and diesel counterparts. For instance, the F-150 Lightning can tow up to 10,000 pounds, while its gasoline version often exceeds 13,000 pounds. However, the real issue lies with the battery. Under heavy use, the range drops significantly. Tests by Motor Trend and AAA Automotive Engineering have confirmed this, with the former finding that the claimed max range of 280 miles dropped to between 90 and 115 miles, depending on the trailer weight, and the latter discovering that loading the pickup with 1,400 pounds of sandbags cut the range by nearly a third. Clearly, there's still a long road ahead before electric pickups can truly compete with standard internal combustion units. Reason number 1, the government's lackluster support. On paper, Biden's administration plans to make 2/3 of new cars all electric by 2032. But behind closed doors, the government may be having second thoughts. There have been a few telling moves recently, starting with the IRS changing the eligibility criteria for a federal tax credit. As more domestic parts are required in production, many EVs no longer qualify for the $7,500 tax credit. Even Tesla has a couple of models that are not eligible. Then there's the issue of the charging infrastructure. Despite talk of the government's plans to invest billions in the charging infrastructure, a report from Politico suggests that not a single new charger was built last year, despite Congress providing $7.5 billion for this purpose. This leads us to believe that something big is happening behind the scenes. So don't be surprised if the government eventually decides to abandon its ambitious electrification plan entirely. That's all for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Piston Pundit, your ultimate pit stop for all things automotive. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on the latest vehicle trends and upcoming videos. Drive safe and see you next time.